Good morning, my dear brothers and sisters. The feast we all celebrate today draws from a very ancient devotion to the title Mary, Mother of God. And it was on 2018 when the late Pope Francis ordered the celebration of today's feast, a day after Pentecost. We look at the name of the feast, Mary, Mother of the Church. We can see how the celebration comes as a very relational or intimate celebration in its name and the celebration. Mother of the Church, ina ng simbahan. You know, one thing I love about the hearts of mothers is that they get always to see the events of their sons and daughters. Mula sa pinakasimula hanggang sa dulo, marami po sa atin naroroon ang ating mga ina. Maybe when we were still studying how to write, until we can now write papers and our thoughts. When we were learning how to walk, until the time when we are driving our own vehicle or journeying with our own families. When we were starting how to pray or learning how to pray, until the time when we reap the fruits of our prayer. Sa kagandahan, sa puot, sa pagtitiyaga, andun si nanay hanggang sa maharap yung buhay na inaasama natin. And we see these things clearly in our readings for today. The presence of Mama Mary was so vivid during the time that the apostles were still starting to be a community without Jesus in their midst. Sa harap ng gawain, naroroon si Maria para sumuporta. Sa luwag ng buhay, naroroon din si Maria. Sa saya at sa mga biyaya, sa mga pagsubok, kasama nila ang mahal na ina. Archbishop Fulton Sheen, a known theologian, once said, "On the cross, the last man standing was a woman. Mary was there in the many consolations of the life of Jesus. But Mary was also there even in that painful event of her life and of her sons. Nakitawa marahil si Maria kay Jesus, pero nakiisa si Maria sa hirap din na hinarap ni Jesus. A mother who never left us in suffering and in pain, in joys, but also in our hope. This is Mary as Mother of the Church. She never left us in the events of our suffering and cross, but she also never left us even when we face joys and consolations in life. Dahil alam niyang hindi rin siya iniwan ng Diyos, kaya hindi rin tayo iiwan ng ating mahal na ina. God was with her all throughout, and such is Mary. Mary's love will also be for all throughout. Nasaan man tayo, sa hirap man at saya, sa pagsisikap po natin at sa pagbangon, sa mga kinakaya po natin araw-araw, the Blessed Mother will always stay. She stands for her children. She stays for her children. Hindi tayo iniiwan ng Diyos, hindi tayo iniiwan ng ating mahal na ina.